Our planet pulsates with life, from the lush rainforests, where every leaf and branch is a testament to nature's creativity, to the icy polar regions, a breathtaking array of creatures share our home. These regions, though starkly different, are interconnected in the grand tapestry of life. This intricate web of life, known as biodiversity, is a marvel of nature, a testament to millions of years of evolution. Each species, from the tiniest insect to the largest mammal, has evolved to play a specific role in its ecosystem. Each species, no matter how small or seemingly insignificant, plays a crucial role in maintaining the balance of our ecosystems. Insects pollinate plants, birds spread seeds, and fish maintain the health of coral reefs. Yet this delicate tapestry is being torn apart, thread by a silent threat: illegal hunting. This practice not only endangers individual species, but also disrupts entire ecosystems. Imagine a world where the roar of the tiger is silenced forever, where the forests no longer echo with its powerful presence. Imagine a savanna where the majestic elephant no longer graces the landscape, its absence felt by every creature that once relied on its presence. This is the stark reality we face if we fail to address the crisis of illegal hunting. Conservationists around the world are working tirelessly to combat this threat, but they need our support. Biodiversity is not just a matter of aesthetics or scientific curiosity. It is the very foundation of our planet's health and our own survival. The air we breathe, the water we drink, and the stability of our climate are all intricately linked to the health of our ecosystems. The food we eat all depend on the intricate interplay of species within healthy ecosystems. Protecting biodiversity is not just about saving animals, it's about preserving the natural systems that sustain human life. Illegal hunting, also known as poaching, is the unlawful killing, trapping, or capturing of animals. This practice is not only illegal but also highly unethical, causing immense suffering to countless creatures. It is a global crisis driven by greed, poverty, and a lack of awareness. Many poachers come from impoverished communities where opportunities are scarce, and they turn to poaching as a means of survival. Poachers often target animals for their valuable body parts, which are sold on the black market for use in traditional medicine, fashion, or as exotic pets. The demand for these items is insatiable, leading to the relentless pursuit of endangered species. The demand for these products fuels a multi-billion-dollar industry, making wildlife crime one of the most lucrative illegal activities in the world. This illegal trade is often linked to organized crime syndicates, further complicating efforts to combat it. The methods employed by poachers are often cruel and indiscriminate. They use brutal traps and snares that cause prolonged suffering and death to the animals caught in them. They set snares that trap and injure animals, poison water sources, and use other inhumane methods to capture or kill their targets. Additionally, poachers use sophisticated weaponry to kill their prey, making it difficult for law enforcement to keep up with their tactics. These activities not only result in the direct loss of individual animals, but also have devastating consequences for entire populations and ecosystems. The removal of key species can lead to the collapse of local ecosystems, affecting countless other forms of life. The silent suffering inflicted on these creatures is a stark reminder of the brutality of this illegal trade. Efforts to rescue and rehabilitate these animals are ongoing, but the scale of the problem is immense and requires global cooperation to address effectively. For rare and endangered species already teetering on the brink of extinction, illegal hunting is a death knell. These animals, with their small populations and limited habitats, are particularly vulnerable to even the slightest disturbance. The removal of even a few individuals can have a disproportionate impact on their chances of survival. Imagine a fragile seedling struggling to grow in a harsh environment. Even a gentle breeze can uproot it. Take, for instance, the pangolin, the most trafficked mammal in the world. These shy, scaly creatures are hunted relentlessly for their scales, which are used in traditional medicine in some cultures, despite having no proven medicinal value. The demand is so high that pangolins are being poached at an alarming rate, pushing them closer to the precipice of extinction. The impact of illegal hunting extends far beyond the targeted species. It creates a ripple effect throughout the entire ecosystem, disrupting the delicate balance that has evolved over millennia. Predators lose their prey, Prey animals overgraze vegetation and seed dispersal is disrupted, leading to cascading effects that can transform once thriving habitats into barren wastelands. Imagine a forest where the calls of birds have been silenced, the rustling of leaves replaced by an eerie stillness. This is the haunting reality of ecosystems ravaged by poaching. The loss of key species can trigger a domino effect, leading to the decline of other plants and animals, ultimately undermining the health and resilience of the entire ecosystem. Section 5. Guardians of the wild conservation efforts in action. Despite the challenges, there is hope. Across the globe, dedicated individuals and organizations are working tirelessly to combat illegal hunting and protect our planet's remaining wildlife. Park rangers, often risking their lives, patrol vast areas, removing snares and apprehending poachers. Conservationists are using innovative technologies such as camera traps and DNA analysis to track poachers and monitor wildlife populations. Education and community engagement are also crucial. By raising awareness about the importance of wildlife conservation and providing alternative livelihoods to communities involved in poaching, we can help break the cycle of exploitation. The fight against illegal hunting is a collective effort, requiring collaboration between governments, law enforcement agencies, conservation organizations, and local communities. Section 6. The pangolin's plight, a story of exploitation and hope. The pangolin, once a common sight in the forests and grasslands of Asia and Africa, now faces an uncertain future. Their scales, made of keratin, the same material as our fingernails, are highly sought after for their purported medicinal properties, despite scientific evidence to the contrary. This insatiable demand has made the pangolin the most trafficked mammal in the world. However, there is a glimmer of hope. Increased awareness about the pangolin's plight has led to greater protection efforts. Conservation organizations are working to rehabilitate confiscated pangolins and release them back into the wild. Governments are strengthening laws against pangolin trafficking, and communities are becoming more involved in protecting these unique creatures. The pangolin story is a powerful reminder that even in the face of adversity, there is always hope for recovery. Section 7. Beyond Borders, the global fight against wildlife crime. The illegal wildlife trade is a global problem that transcends national borders. It is a complex web involving organized criminal networks that exploit weak law enforcement and corrupt officials. To effectively combat this scourge, international cooperation is essential. Sharing intelligence, coordinating law enforcement efforts, and harmonizing legislation are crucial steps in dismantling these criminal networks. The Convention on International Trade in Endangered Species of Wild Fauna and Flora, or CITES, is an international agreement between governments that aims to ensure that international trade in specimens of wild animals and plants does not threaten their survival. CITES has been instrumental in regulating the trade of endangered species, but more needs to be done to enforce its provisions and address the growing threat of online wildlife trafficking. Section 8. A shared responsibility. Our role in protecting our planet's heritage. The future of our planet's wildlife lies in our hands. Each of us has a role to play in ending the illegal hunting crisis. We can start by becoming informed consumers, avoiding products made from endangered species, and supporting organizations working to protect wildlife. Our voices matter. We can raise awareness about this issue among our families, friends, and communities. By making conscious choices and advocating for change, we can create a world where wildlife can thrive, free from the threat of poaching. The legacy we leave behind for future generations depends on the actions we take today. Let us choose to be the generation that turns the tide against illegal hunting and ensures a brighter future for all life on Earth. Section 9. A future where wildlife thrives. A call to action for generations to come. Imagine a future where the silence of extinction is replaced by the symphony of life, where every corner of our planet resonates with the sounds of thriving ecosystems. Picture forests echoing with the calls of primates, their playful chatter filling the air, and savannas teeming with herds of ungulates moving gracefully across the plains in a timeless dance of survival. Envision oceans that dance with the shimmering scales of fish, where dolphins leap joyfully and coral reefs burst with vibrant life. This is the future we must strive to create, a future where wildlife thrives, not just survives. A world where every species has a chance to flourish. The fight against illegal hunting and habitat destruction is a marathon, not a sprint. It demands our continuous vigilance and relentless dedication. It requires sustained effort, unwavering commitment, and a shared vision for a future where humans and wildlife coexist in harmony. We must unite in this cause, recognizing that our actions today will shape the world of tomorrow. Let us embrace this challenge with open hearts and determined spirits. Let us be the change makers, the stewards of our planet's future. Let us be the voice for the voiceless, the guardians of our planet's irreplaceable biodiversity. Our collective efforts can turn the tide for endangered species and fragile ecosystems. Together, we can create a world where the wonders of the natural world are cherished and protected for generations to come. A world where our children and grandchildren can marvel at the beauty and diversity of life on Earth.